Okay, so this is a 2017 Softail Deluxe. I'm pretty sure that these are the same exact bikes that were at the Fort Worth demo back in March, and Rachel took this bike out. So it is in Velocity Red Sun Glow. And let's see. Yeah, okay. So we got the rubber mounts on the engine to reduce the vibration. Heel toe shifter. Getting everybody in line here. I am surrounded by road captains. I'm the only guy on this ride that is not a Harley Davidson road captain. This is the first ride of the day. They're doing it in two groups. And the bike that I wanted to start off with first, I'm the only, rider in this group. So all the road captains are going out to try out the new bikes. And so before anybody complains about me being second in line with my, limited experience, yada, 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 I have a lead rider and 4 sweep riders that are all Harley road captains. And my hip is cramping up on this guy. This is a good bike for Rachel because it's a small rider's triangle. The seat is low. The handlebars are real close. Real easy to lean through a traffic circle. Okay, so Softail Deluxe is in the Softail family, which means it's got the hidden shocks that you can't see because, they're hidden. This bike is around the mid 18,000s. On its price, it's got the high output 103 engine, 6-speed transmission, standard Harley controls.
How is it?
It's fine. Just been taking her easy right now. Ride captain behind me is the one who did the safety briefing, and he's talking about the hydraulic clutch on the Ultra Limited he's taken out, and I don't know if he's liking it too much. So unlike past demos at Stampede that ended with a freeway run, we're going to be starting with a freeway run because we got less stuff to deal with. The freeway here, the entrance on the demo route makes us go across a couple of lanes if we were coming the other direction, but this way we don't have to worry about that. Hey, I've finally got out of first gear. Yeah, the engine definitely feels like it's got more power than the bike needs because I'm in, what, third gear, I think? Fourth now. And it just barely sounds like it's just a hair above idle. This is a very comfortable motorcycle. As far as the seat goes, the Softail Deluxe is a very popular motorcycle for smaller riders and lady riders because it has an extraordinarily low seat height. I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 inches. And the whole seating geometry of this motorcycle feels like it's made for a person that's smaller than me. Now I'm did all that freeway stuff in fourth gear. Now I'm in fifth gear and the bike barely sounds like it's running. Get a little bit of bark out over there. But I'm not used to a heel toe shifter, and this is standard with one. So I do the, hey, I'm just going to use the toe part of the of the heel toe shifter because that's what I'm used to. Yeah, this is a large motorcycle. When Rachel rode it a couple of months ago, I looked up the weight, and it's almost twice as heavy as her CTX. It's in the neighborhood of 800 pounds. And with the 103 engine, it was almost 3 times as much engine as she was used to. But she kind of liked it. The fuel tank didn't seem like it was too wide for her. She's not a fan of the super wide fuel tanks, and I can feel that. Usually with Harleys, I get the air breather right here in my calf, and I have it a little bit on this, but it usually affects me more on Dynas than it does on Softails, and it doesn't affect me at all on touring bikes. The first Harley I ever took out was a Sportster 48, and I did not enjoy that. That's the Fat Bob I took out 3 months ago. I'm going to take that guy out again today. I'm going to record it but not upload it. It's shaking a lot. The Dyna is, but the Softail is not. Nice and smooth. One of the things you have to get used to on the Softails, because I took out a Heritage last year and it was the same thing, but the gauge cluster is in multiples of 10. So it doesn't say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you got to do a little math in your head, but it's multiplying by 10. It's not that big. And now we get onto the back roads. This was the fun part of the demo last year, but so now we get to do it from the other direction. Yeah, but the bike is comfortable, but it does feel like the rider triangle is designed for someone who's smaller. My arms feel really close into me. My legs feel like I got a pretty bent knee angle. Catch up. It's not just that my elbows are bent a lot, my hands are close to me, but they also feel like they're close together. The handlebar looks like it's wider when you're looking at it than when it feels like when you're riding it. But for a smaller rider, the geometry of that rider triangle is going to be good, which is why this bike appeals to someone who's, especially someone the size of my wife. It's like 5'4", 5'3", compared to me at 6'2". But yeah, definitely feels like she's got good power. And it's a very pretty motorcycle. A lot of chrome. Got the white wall wheels and the spoke wheel, the white wall tires and the spoke wheels. That old school look. Is this where we're turning? No, this isn't where we're turning. This next one's where we're turning. Oh, this is not where we turned last year. So this is going to be new. And now we get to go single file because the road is narrow. Yeah, I just love the sound of these big engines. Not they don't even sound like they're working hard. And yeah, I know you guys are gonna say I can't hear the bike. That's my microphone with this Bluetooth. It doesn't pick up the engine that well. Sharp turn. Oh, we get to see what the cornering's like today. That's nice. So this is a nice little squiggly twisty with the trees. And if I know me, I'm going to be complaining a lot about the heat today. It's just past 10 in the morning, I think, and it's probably already 90 degrees Fahrenheit. For all the international listeners or viewers, all temperatures are going to be in Fahrenheit. It's going to be up around 98 by the time we finish up here today. Ooh, trash falling off at a trash truck. That's great. Shoot. Don't know what that guy was carrying, but man, he was spraying it everywhere. And now we're behind a lot of industrial trucks. What does that do? Okay, that's the time, 10:39. Oh, we just shifted into first gear. Because we're going really damn slow. He's got some marble slabs, and that's not ice cream that he's got. Those are just slabs of marble. Trying to figure out how to get the gear indicator up. There's a little cycle through the display button by your left thumb. And when I get to one, it says gear something. Oh, yeah. And it's got the gear indicator. Gear and tack, that's what that is. Jeez. Lots of obstacles, dude is pointing out. And lots of trucks. Who would have thought that trucks would be on a road like this? But there's an airport here, that's why. There's an airport, there's some other industrial stuff around, and so we got all this kind of traffic. But we did get to ring the bike out on the freeway. So if I recall, now that we're back on one of the roads that we had before, and we're getting close to the dealership now. So this is a nice bike. It'd be a fantastic bike for someone smaller than me. Very comfortable. You could probably do a good amount of distance on this motorcycle. The seat is really comfortable. You throw a windshield and bags on it, and even though it's a Softail Deluxe, you'd make it look like a little like a Heritage. One of the things that it has is stock is right off the passenger pillion. There is a small luggage rack. So that could definitely come in handy. And got a lot of chrome, a lot of old school looks to it. Come on. Oh, man. But yeah, comfortable bike. Slight frustration on that demo route behind all those trucks and stuff, but be interesting to see if that route changes throughout the day as you know the truck traffic increases. We get closer to midday. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't get vibration in the floorboards. I don't get vibration in well, I do get a little bit in the handlebars, but not much. No more than I have now. My left hand feels fine. My right hand is totally asleep. That's probably more me than the bike, but hey. Somebody was dragging boards back there. Don't think it was me, because it sounded a little more distant. And here we are, back at the line.